Hi guys, welcome to your first week back. You're in your virtual school. This is going to be your weekly PE lesson for today. Please check out Folder. There's loads of cool things on there. Miss Gordon has uploaded a yoga program, and I've added in a fitness monopoly, which is kind of like a circuit training kind of thing. Please check them out, Folder. If not, they are on this description, so please just click and then follow the link to those and then check them out. They're really good fun. What we're going to do today is week one, and this will be the start of our cricket season. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at some catching today. Now there's some brilliant examples out there with some great catches. Liam Plunkett there taking a great catch for England, as well as Johnny Bairstow just there. What we're going to do, we're going to look at the technique of the catch and really break it down back to basics. Warm up as the juniors did, so if you already checked out the junior one, or if you're a junior trying to do the senior one, good for you guys. And what we're going to do is we're going to look at just throwing the ball up and having our hands in a ready position. So throwing it up and getting our hands together and in that ready position. Really simple to start off with. Let's see how you get on. Try and do about 10 of these. So a ready position is where we have our hands together. If you look really closely, you'll see me bringing my two little fingers together to create a big area for the ball to land in. Cool. What we're going to do next is add in a clap. Now you can do as many claps as you want. I would start off with one, then once you feel comfortable, move on to two, move on to three, and then see how many you can build up to. See how many are. Try and keep those hands together when you do this, keeping your eye on the ball, watching it into your hands. Now once it's in your hands, that's when we're going to give it a good grip so it doesn't come out. 10. 10 is my personal best. I don't think I can do any better. Now it's over to you. See if you can beat my personal best. Get ready for the next challenge, the spin. You're going to throw it up, spin, keep your eye on the ball, and then have your hands in a ready position. Okay? So what you're trying to do is try and get the flight of the ball and having your hands follow it so you're ready to catch it. Okay, so if I know the ball, I'm going to come down in this direction, I need to get my hands ready there. So as it comes around, my hands are in that ready position. It's a really tough challenge when you're doing the spin to try and do this, because you lose your coordination a little bit, but try and give it a go. So once you've thrown it, spin, get your hands in that ready position so you can catch it. A technique that I really want you to work on is once you've caught the ball, so we've made that big nest, have your little fingers together so you make your nest nice and big, and once it's in there, we're going to close it up. Now don't forget to use these guys. Use your thumbs. So once it's in there, we're going to push with our thumbs and keep it in there. Okay. Now this video gives a really good example of that. Look how he allows it to go in his hands, and then he brings his thumbs over to secure that ball. So what we're going to have, we're going to get in a nice stance. Get into a little bit of a squat position, feet about shoulder width apart, and your head slightly in front of your feet, okay? Hands in that ready position once we've thrown the ball against the wall, so we're ready to catch it. I want you to look at my thumbs though. Feel my thumbs are coming over the top of the ball and then keeping it in there. Going here and keeping it in there. And here, keeping it in there. Here, keeping it in here. Okay? That's the technique I want you to work on. 30 seconds, 30-second challenge. How many can you do? Let's see how I get on for 30 seconds. Now if you feel you're not ready for the 30-second challenge, please don't worry. I am rushing through this. You can pause the video at any time and take your time and go back, practice any techniques that you need to. I'm really concentrating on my technique, really focusing on that ball best I can. Not long to go now. 3, 2, 1, and that's time.
Stop.
25, which beats my personal best. So I've got 25 there, see if you can beat that. Don't forget to use those thumbs. Next technique we're going to work on is if the ball is coming to us in the field and it's coming around either here or here. What do we do? Well, what we're going to do, we're going to practice a technique that still gets two hands to the ball. It's so important to always get two hands. When a catch like this, you can easily drop it and you look a bit silly. So it's always trying to get two hands when catching. So what we're going to do, we are going to use one hand, but don't worry, it's just for a little bit of practice. We're going to work on just one arm to start off with. I'm going to work on my right arm, just my right hand to start off with. I'm going to put my left hand behind my back. What I'm going to do, I'm going to feed the ball against the wall, try and catch it around here. So I've got to think of my angle being right, so as soon as it goes off the wall, it's going to be around here, okay? What I'm doing with my hands, I'm coming out in front, catching like this. I'm still trying to use my thumb to catch the ball. So once it's in my hand, my thumb's there to secure it in.
This may look a little bit silly, a little bit unorthodox, but we are breaking the skill down. There is method to my madness.
Okay, 5 on that side, 5 on this side. Now on my left hand.
Please don't rush this. Remember, quality, not quantity here. Make sure your feed is right.
Whoa! Yes, let's finish off strong. Okay. Now why do we do that? Well, what we're going to do, getting into that position there, we then add our second hand. That is exactly how we would like to catch it. It's trying to get that muscle memory a little bit, coming across ourselves so we can catch it. So it's going in here and then catching it. It's going here and then catching it. Okay? Still using that same shape as we did before, but now just adding the second hand. Try and do 5 on each side. The next technique we're going to work on is where the ball is higher than this, and higher than that, and higher than this. What do we do with our hands? Well, what we're going to do, we're just going to flip them so they go from here to here. Okay, and what I've done, if you do it this way, is I've made a little triangle with my hands just like this. Now what we're going to do now is we're going to use a similar technique where the ball goes in, we're going to grab it, but this time our little fingers are going to hold that ball in. Okay, so once we're going over against the wall, we get a little bit closer to the wall now because we need to catch quite high. You might bend really far down, you can go onto your knees at this point. The shingle, I'm not going to do that, I'm just going to get nice and low instead. So I'm going to catch it here. Okay, little fingers come over the top of the ball. You let it into your triangle there. My thumbs have caught it there, and my little fingers have trapped it so it won't come out. Okay, so let it hit your thumbs. Let a little finger come over just like that. I'll do 10 of these guys. See, I've got a little bit of give in my hands as well. So I'm just letting the ball come through. Let me hit my thumbs, secure it by little fingers. How many up to? 9, 10. Cool.
Now it's over to you guys. See how many you can do in that time. Can you beat my score? Here are some extra inspiration for you. Some absolutely fantastic catches. All against England, I'm afraid, in these videos, but some absolutely great examples of some overhead catches. You see how they go always with 2 hands, secure it in there, and then take the ball. Absolutely brilliant. Now you may be thinking, what about one-handed catches? These catches look amazing, and some fantastic examples here from some of the England cricket team. Now one-handed catches are used in the game. It's when we can't reach with 2 hands, we have to go with just 1. Now these cricketers, they practice and practice and practice their fielding. That is why they're so good. Ben Stokes in the field there, fantastic catch. He practices those catches in training, and he gets used to catching that ball with 1 hand on the reach, taking Steve Smith's wicket there with a fantastic catch. And also a great example is Sarah Taylor, and Sarah Taylor taking an absolute wonder catch against the Australians. She knows she won't be able to reach with just 2 hands, so she reaches out with 1 and takes a fantastic catch. I think the best example of a one-handed catch though, and it shows what I'm talking about, is Andrew Strauss taking an absolute fantastic catch off Andrew Flintoff's bowling, taking Alan Gilchrist's wicket. As you can see by the video, he goes with 2 hands. He knows he can't reach, so he reaches out with that 1 hand and then collects the ball. If you want to get as good as these guys, you need to make sure that you take your time and you practice. So doing some of the exercise we have done today will be a great start for you to improve your fielding. Guys, please be in touch. Show me your catches. show me if you can take on the challenges and show me your best scores you can do on those challenges. Guys, thank you very much. I hope you enjoy your week. If you have any questions or queries or you need any help with your catching, please be in contact.